Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Industrial Packaging Podcast with me, your host, Nathan Dube, Digital Marketing Specialist at Industrial Packaging. On today's episode, we will explore what does your package color mean to consumers? So without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. Color psychology plays a big role in advertising and retail sales. Package color has a notable effect on consumers and can turn them onto or chase them away from your product. Depending on the demographics of your target market, the colors you choose to employ on your packaging can make or break the success of a product. While color psychology is not exactly magic, it can have an almost metaphysical effect on your customer base. Choosing the right colors to invoke the right emotions is a tightrope act that, when done correctly, can produce amazing results. But which colors are right for your packaging? By this point, you may be wondering, how big of a factor does color selection play in your package design process? From a consumer's perspective, the color of your packaging can greatly or gravely impact the decision to purchase your product over your competitors. Buyer demographics like age, culture, gender identity, and global location should all play a part in selecting the colors that will represent your product on the shelf or on the web. To say that there is a kind of sorcery and certainly a science to the psychological power of colors, well, that would be a great understatement. Before we continue with today's topic, I'm going to take a moment to read an excerpt from colorpsychology.org to provide some context to the topic at hand. When we visit a museum to appreciate a work of art, we take it in through the colors we see because they invoke within us certain emotions, making the claim that everyone sees it differently a reality. Interior decorators survey the effect of colors when deciding what color, or rather what color associations, the walls of a certain area in a building will be painted. The reason that many offices have a lot of grays, blues, and browns incorporated into their decor is because these colors tend to increase productivity. Yet, this is not a rule of thumb. This does hold true for corporate environments, but if one were to work, say, for example, in the fashion industry or the media, the use of brighter and more colorful paints would help encourage creativity. Many car commercials show black as their model, because this certain color is associated with affluence and seriousness. This leads the consumer to believe that the product is worth buying. Even the food and drink industry uses color to attract more people to certain brands. The purple and gold packaging of a certain brand of candy bar is a technique to lure the consumer into believing that this is chocolate royalty, and why would one not want to buy the best of the best? Culturally speaking, colors have different values attached to them as well. A bride in the Western world wears white, whereas it is what a widow wears in South Asia. So with that information in mind, let's take a look at some of the most popular colors for packaging materials and find out what they mean to your consumers. First up, we have the color black. Black represents authority and luxury. Using black as a main color in your packaging exudes a top-tier product identity. It also represents elegance. Globally, black exemplifies a wide range of emotions, from trust to evil and also mourning. Selecting different colored packaging for different locations may be worth considering when selling globally. Align color selection with your product and its intended retail geography. Some additional dynamics of the color black include: it may evoke power, elegance, formality, death, evil, or mystery. It may invoke fear or the unknown. Sometimes, black manifests as negative connotations. Black suggests strength and/or authority. Black is considered a symbol of grief by many. Next up, we have the color white, which in packaging tends to represent cleanliness, purity, and simplicity. White packaging exudes simplicity in your product. The clean and pure color, or lack thereof, allows for clear and concise messaging and exudes peace and calmness. White can also induce thoughts of creativity, likened to a white canvas with endless possibility. When choosing white for your packaging color, it may evoke light, goodness, innocence, purity, or virginity. It may signify perfection. White tends to manifest feelings of safety, purity, and cleanliness. White generally invokes a positive connotation. The color white is often used to represent faith and purity. The next color we will explore is red. Red represents passion, boldness, and in some cases, appetite. Red packaging is bold, and it's a great color to use to grab attention. Additionally, red gets the metabolism going, which is great for food packaging as a moving metabolism creates an increased appetite. Red can also create feelings of excitement and passion. The color red may evoke energy, war, strength, power, determination, passion, desire, and love. Red may increase respiration rate or blood pressure for most people. Red often represents a warning of danger. Next up, we have orange. Orange is the color of fun. Several studies have found that orange, yellow, and brown were correlated to inexpensive or affordable products, but also showed as the least favorite of colors among adults. Children are most drawn to orange as well. It is also related to satisfying foods. Orange may evoke the energy of red and the joy of yellow. Orange may invoke joy, sunshine, and tropical weather or flavors. Orange often manifests enthusiasm, fascination, happiness, creativity, determination, attraction, success, encouragement, and stimulation. Next up, we have green. Green represents growth and nature. Simply put, green is natural. Green is often correlated with health, wellness, and money. Use green to connect your product with the environment. In some countries like Indonesia, however, the color green is actually forbidden. Be sure to check the significance of the color in your global endeavors. Green may evoke nature, growth, harmony, freshness, and fertility. Green manifests intense emotional resonance with safety. Green often creates thoughts of money. Green is used to invoke stability and endurance. Green is commonly used as a symbolic representation of trust, loyalty, wisdom, confidence, intelligence, faith, truth, and heaven. Green may be beneficial to the mind and body. Green has the ability to slow down human metabolism and produce a sense of calm. And now we have yellow, which represents optimism and hope. Yellow is the most visible color in the color spectrum. When used as a main color in your packaging, yellow exudes excitement and positivity. Yellow is a good color to use in retail displays to draw customers into your product. It also exemplifies happiness and a lighthearted product. Yellow may evoke joy, happiness, intellect, and energy. Yellow manifests cheerfulness, stimulates mental activity, and generates muscle energy. Yellow is attention-grabbing and may represent honor and loyalty. Moving on, we now have purple, which represents imagination and success. Purple exudes success and uniqueness. It is not gender-specific as it used to be, but still tends to garner more attention from females and children. It is a bold color that entices consumers to look further. Purple evokes the stability of blue and the intensity of red. Purple acts as a symbolic representation of power, nobility, luxury, and ambition. Purple suggests an air of wealth and/or royalty. Purple may evoke wisdom, dignity, independence, creativity, mystery, and magic. Finally, we have the color blue. Blue is the color of trust and reliability, and the different shades give even more depth of meaning. Bolder blues represent a more serious or professional product. Lighter blues present more creativity and lightheartedness. Blue also contributes to calmness and security. Blue may evoke uniqueness and authenticity. Blue is enthusiastic, sympathetic, and personal. Blue is favored by the idealistic, spiritual, and the sincere. Blue may also invoke peace, flexibility, and the imagination. Now that we've had a brief rundown of some of the colors on the packaging spectrum, how will you utilize this in your marketing strategies? It should also be noted that in addition to color, the shape of your package can also play a role in a consumer's decision to purchase your products, so keep this in mind while you design. What other colors do you want to know more about? Have you done any color testing with your products? Share your experiences in the comments section below. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that does it for another episode of the Industrial Packaging Podcast with me, your host, Nathan Dube, Digital Marketing Specialist at Industrial Packaging. I hope you enjoyed today's topic, and I hope to see you on the next episode. But until then, I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time.